Hi guys, we're here for the final on my Hot Rod Magazine Pro Street-ish Fiero. We started with the Monogram Fiero GT kit, and we added some parts to it, scratch built the spoiler, give it the funky paint job, and basically it's a street legal version of the car in the magazine. So it has legal headlights on it instead of the light bar. It doesn't have the huge drag slicks on it that the Pro Street one in the magazine had, but it's a street legal version. We built wheelie bar skids. We used bare metal foil on the exhaust pipes. We'll show you that a little bit later. And the wheels came from a Roadrunner kit. I believe it was AMT Roadrunner kit, like a 68 Roadrunner, I want to say. That sounds right. We used Tamiya paint. We used say it was TS47, does that sound right? TS47 and TS14. Chrome, yellow, and black. Gloss black. We did a custom interior on it in the black and yellow scheme, but we left the carpets and interior in a stock gray color that they would have been, but I did go ahead and make the dash black just to set things off. It would have been normally the same gray color as the carpet, but that was I was feeling that was a little much. The original kit does come with a spoiler on it, but it's a lot smaller, and it's just a little curved wing. So we went with the bigger scratch build one, which was made with sheet styrene and a guitar pick. We used some transparent orange and transparent red on the marker lights, and on the tail light we backed it with foil so that you get more of a light reflection on it, so they're still smoked colored, but you get the reflection through it, so you get the red. You can see the red and the white for the reverse lights. The kit does come with the snorkel intake, which that was all stock. We will take it off the rotisserie here, and I will show you the engine bay and the underside. We'll be right back. Alright, so on the underside stayed pretty stock. We just painted everything with black primer, did a silver dry brush, and then the frame and the gas tank here were painted with a satin black, because that's where the gas tank on the Fiero was. It was where on a normal car, the drive shaft pump was where they put the fuel tank. So we made it a street legal version, so we got a catalytic converter on there, we got the muffler here. The car in the magazine had a special high output 4-cylinder engine, and it ran just 4 straight pipes with the part can type trumpet exhaust, one for each cylinder. But since we went with the kit V6 fuel injected, and we went with, so when we make it street legal, so we have the cat converter to standard exhaust into the four flared pipes. So that's basically the bottom, and then so the wheels are from that Roadrunner kit. They're real similar to the ones in the magazine. They're not an exact match, but they're about the closest you're going to get in the model world. And they look really nice too. I've got another set, and I will probably put them on my next build of whatever car that might be. next time I build a car. I might put them on. I'm working on try to do a Pro Street GTO for Acme this fall. So they may go there, or we may find something else before then. The hood on the hood, trunk, whatever you want to call it, the engine compartment lid fits really tight, and it's set up to have a hinge on it, but you can't hinge it if you've got the snorkel, because you can build it without the snorkel. But if you put the snorkel on, you can't hinge it open. So we cut the hinge pins off, so it's just a separate piece. So here's our engine bay. We have our kit supplied fuel injected V6. We did dress it up a little bit and added spark plug wires to it. We'll put in a fire extinguisher, and we put a little bottle of go-go juice over here in the corner. I don't think this V6 could handle much, so I didn't put a great big bottle in there. I could have taken one of the fire extinguishers and modified it to look like a NOS bottle, but I don't think that real car would have been able to handle that much go-go juice. So we just put a small one in there. Other than that, it's all same. Most of the kit is all stock. The only other set of scratch built, well, bashed, I guess, a better term for the wheelie skid bars. They came from a actual funny, not a funny car, a nitro dragster, along from one that was in the parts graveyard. I salvaged those off of there, and I also salvaged the rear end. So when we do that Pro Street build, that's where the rear end's going to go. And I put the titanium, painted it to represent the titanium skid plates for that, because it don't have the wheels on it. So that's the underside. So this hood fits really tight, so I probably won't be able to get it back in there on camera properly. But that, boys and girls, is our Hot Rod Pro Street-ish Fiero. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. And we will see you on the next build, whatever that happens to be. I haven't decided for sure yet. So try to stay warm and dry. It's cold and rainy here. That's why you hear the fan in the background, because the heat is going in this cold, wet basement. So till the next video, have a good one.